they've earned them a massive advantage here, because I look at the side of KC and it's so simple to see what their composition wants to do. And Vitality, I can see what they want to do, but they don't have any CC, so I don't know exactly how they plan on.
Specifically,
specifically at an international event as Humanoid flashes forward. Easy setup here. Lyncas is going to hit him with a briefcase. The flick back doesn't do anything to the Mundo.
Maybe Yike.
The ward spots this.
Oh.
Oh! How did he keep doing that? Yike
we
realized he wasn't spotted on, so I think he just assumed, having not seen him gone back in towards his jungle, that he must have been on the objective.
Oh,
so nicely done.
All in. Canna interrupted on the tunnel out. Naak Nako trying to stop him from getting to the next tunnel. Unfortunately, he cannot because Rek'Sai, hilarious champion. Luckily for him, though, Humanoid on the way here. Goes under, comes right back out with the Void Rush, and down he goes. Vitality finding the advantage on the top side.
Nice movement from Humanoid there, walking back towards the river, knowing that Rek'Sai jumps out behind you.
He's hiding in the bush.
Why is my man playing Splinter Cell? What happened here? Here we go.
He's going to steal it.
Steal it.
Oh,
no.
he didn't. Oh, he did get it.
He got the one. He got the one. Void Grub's going
And
over.
he
They're
gets
going to
the
try to kill
kill.
the Mundo. Mundo's still healing up for a while. Lyncas is now running away. The Q coming in, and now Humanoid might be in trouble as Busio is on the chase. So they get a grub and they get a kill, but the gold still
Mundo
favors.
or the Ambessa, you would have a good laning phase. But Naak Nako, they go to top lane right now. He doesn't let it happen. All he needed was a little roam from Humanoid, a little roam, and he is taking over right now.
Started with a small
he took
bomb, the
tower.
corner gold, and now he's tying tower.
Are you
and he
kidding
dies.
me?
Jack, shut up, bro. You're cursing players. We talked about this.
But yeah, I'm pushing mid. They're happy to take it.
Yeah, Caliste is basing. Yike goes for the top camps. Has one Drake going over for
Or
Vitality.
assist, yeah. He just wants to be barred so bad. Humanoid flash forward, easy setup, briefcase connects, and now there's really nowhere for Talia to go. She's got to run for her life. They're trying to CC the Mundo. They're using everything they have to keep Kyeahoo standing. It looks like it's enough as Yike finally arrives. Ball breaker forward, but the snare from Fleshy stops from going any further.
Yike with
Humanoid
the
on
cap.
top, and they want to pull the trigger. Canna already keeping in.
Keeping in, Yike taking his time, trying to find a target to ulti too. Canna off on the side. Naak Nako may try to ult him, but a bit more damage comes through. Forces the flash out early.
Caliste is so low. Vitality hold all the cards now.
Yike might just want to go for the 50-50, but needs to be careful. Flash away. No time for the vault breaker. A little bit of damage coming for KC. Redemption to heal Vitality right back up. Mountain Drake secured by KC. Now they need to get out. But they get what they want. Because it looks like there's two Vi's on my map right now. And now there's two.
Isn't it funny that nobody says, you know how people are always
Please
like,
get the push on mid. We'll also get top lane turret off of the reset timer from Vitality. And Naak Nako's trying to hide.
yeah, he might be in trouble here. Although he doesn't get spotted, but maybe Kyeahoo is in trouble if he buys enough time here.
Get the
As the rest of KC.
That's the ulti unstoppable. The realm warp starts to come in. Yahoo's just dead. Thought he was safe. Had two members, two teammates waiting in the brush to support him.
Canna's bot lane and has no TP. If he actually shows him
They
the
don't want to
way,
explode the game just yet. They want to play it slow, play for the towers, take the small leads. But I love this sort of cheesiness that Naak Nako looks
Dragon
for.
lead, so they can wait for 3 items on Yunara. They don't technically have to take the fight, look for trades, but
Caliste going in for the 1v1. Humanoid suddenly thinking better. I don't know if he wins out on this one. Seraph's shield is there. Caliste still continuing to walk forward. Yike waiting off to the side. Wants to lock up. Humanoid immediately goes for the ulti. Caliste just dives in, picks up the kill, breaks a tower of his own, and we're just going blow for blow, band for band here in this game.
Caliste is playing king. Let's see how they play it.
Lyncas, how does he want to get into this one? If we could see his vision, show the pressure on him to try to find his way in as Busio finds the flank off to the side. Carzzy caught out immediately, gonna get flicked back, but now it's Naak Nako arriving in the meantime. Carzzy still living for a moment, but it's Canna to seal the deal. Uses the ulti, Lyncas on the run, as is Naak Nako. Ball breaker there, Lyncas locked up. They're not able to break the passive. Now starting to run, he's just too fast.
Busio learning the guerrilla tactics from Naak Nako, hiding on the bush, waiting for Carzzy to step up that bit too far. They don't get the Baron, but it'll be another kill now for KC, but 15 seconds until Dragon. They need to get back out, and now they're down 3 of those ultimates.
Carzzy still dead for 15 seconds. It should be a free Drake for KC here. Unless Vitality are able to find some miracle play. Lyncas just clearing the crab. Oh, Naak Nako.
Level 16 there for Naak Nako. Immediate flash to knock up. Forcing a flash back out from Naak Nako. Lyncas starting to step up. Busio here, but no ulti. Crucially, Caliste does have access to his ulti.
But there's no Ezreal. Carzzy on his way. KC should be able to just burst this out. Humanoid's in that bottom side.
Yeah, can he get it? Lyncas wants baiting if he wants to poke his head and isn't going to take the risk as Clone continues to be a nuisance. Lyncas now ready to chase. Canna presumably has a tunnel soon as he tries to sidestep as the Yike goes right back in, looking to lock up Carzzy, but the rest of the team just isn't there. A play they did not need to make.
And Yike needed to ulti Naak Nako, but he went for Carzzy instead. Ended up knocking Naak Nako out of the Taliyah W and went too deep. Now the question is if Vitality can look to start the Nash. They're realm warping in. Naak Nako is low, but Yike is dead. There's no jungler on the side of KC and there's no smite, but KC can still look for the fight.
Yike did so much in this game, but horrors of his old VIT plays coming back to mind as KC now stepping up. Who goes in to separate?
The wall to separate with 4K, the objective's getting lower. It would take a miracle for them to steal this one. Lyncas immobile. Unmovable, 1800 does manage to take away the Baron, and immediately Vitality re-engage, and now it's a disaster for KC. Naak Nako living far too long as Canna tries to finish the kill. Double knockup comes through again, but he can't tunnel over the wall as Carzzy drops him. It's Baron to Vitality.
This game is so back and forth.
Left. They're gonna get the tier 2 bot. What more can they get?
Look
They don't
for
have
play, but still potentially look for play on Carzzy if he overextends.
Humanoid isolated on the side. Canna finds the initial knockup. Wall laid down by Kyeahoo. Humanoid now ghosting away. Redemption coming in to keep him relatively healthy. He's just fast enough to escape for now. Trying to get back into the realm. More fancy forward, but the knockup is there in time for Canna. Humanoid down. Shut down for Kyeahoo.
Massive pick for KC. Naak Nako was still pushing in top. I mean,
Canna can spot him out with the tremor sense, even though they don't have the vision though. Knows exactly where he's playing from. A nice added bonus is Busio fishes for a flank. Sends the clone forward first since they don't have vision in the brush. 4K getting lower, the 50-50, a smite fight, but they don't want to take it. They're going to knock up Lyncas and take him down instead immediately as health bar just disappears. Carzzy taking down Busio, but at the cost of the soul.
They tried to make a play on towards Busio. He was putting so much pressure down.
Have that semi-global to support someone on side lane without using the power of Humanoid, and currently he's the one on side, so now they find the lockup onto Naak Nako. Redemption healing coming in. Naak Nako living for far too long. Follow fight is there though. Naak Nako goes back in looking to pop Yike. Yike barely living. Yike holding on. Sundering a bit of sky to keep the dreams alive as KC now retreats. Humanoid stepping forward, but Caliste free to start unleashing damage. Dash over the wall. Canna coming from behind. The Rek'Sai will not find the angle. It's a bloody little brawl, and Carzzy wants to make the difference. GA pop. Busio can't go in, but he's gonna try anyway. Lock up there. Q through. Flashback from Yike. Humanoid off on the side, trying to burn through Canna's health bars. A close spot battle. Flash forward. Knock up from Canna. Kyeahoo not there with the follow-up damage. The Sarah's proc just in time to keep Humanoid standing. Vitality turning it. Carzzy popping off. Carzzy health bar to hold on to hope in this game.
And Carzzy came to play, ladies and gentlemen. He sees that Yike wastes the Q and pounces on the opportunity.
We're fighting again. It's the Baron Nasher. It's Yike's playground. He has the smite.
Has the smite, but no flash.
Can't get in.
Can Q forward, take the blast cone, gets it with but he cannot steal it. Not today. Lyncas secures this one.
Bro, I can stole that. Like, I would be.
No, it's just done. It's, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
On 3 lanes, but Caliste alone is not enough to hold here in mid lane.
You're just man down. KC knows they have to back away from these outer turrets. They're just sending Kyeahoo to push aside and hope that at least they can play off of the 2 lanes and try and nullify the pressure. But 10 seconds until Yike. And it's going to be 10 seconds too late as Vitality will take the inhibitor structure.
So frustrating too when Vitality have this advantage. Fleshy able to stand back. The Mantra E, the Defiance, just to speed Vitality up and in. And
Yahoo's pushing bot. That's a silver lining for KC. But if Vitality can get this top inhib, then it would be absolutely huge for them. So much pressure for this Elder Dragon.
Naak Nako continuing pressure in mid-wave, just making sure there's something that has to be answered elsewhere. Double cannons, now going to be triple cannons. The tower certainly going to fall here. Still 1 minute and 30 seconds left on this Baron. KC, if they misstep while this buff is active, the game will end in the favor of Vitality. Caliste chunked, sent back to the fountain.
And that's going to be it. That chunk is enough for the inhibitor to fall. And KC struggling in game number 1 against Vitality. It's any close, but Lyncas doesn't get back. Canna manages to interrupt. Naak Nako caught as well.
Naak Nako puts back. Yike immediately going to go in. Naak Nako needs to find a way over the wall. That's going to be the cease and desist coming through. Naak Nako can't find escape with an ulti of his own. He's going to get picked away 30 seconds before the Elder. Vitality.
KC made a choice though. They went for Naak Nako and they did not go for Lyncas. The jungler for Vitality is still here, and Vitality are looking for plays.
Humanoid on the flank. Yahoo about to get immediately deleted, but the knockup from Busio is there. Down goes Carzzy. Humanoid, the last major source of damage left. He's getting deleted just as quickly, but he manages to take one with him. The shield is massive. How is this Rise alive? Marek Frosta and the rest of Vitality standing strong. Two members dead on both sides. It's 17 seconds till Naak Nako and
the
back.
CC, but it looked like a free kill. It was a 1 versus 4.
He's stalling on Elder. He's just waiting as long as possible to make sure the waves are in a good spot. It's just kind of a disgusting item. I don't know how it ended up in the game, but now Naak Nako's been caught out, flick back. He's gonna die again, running for his life. Last little bit of help coming out, but now Humanoid's gonna try to 1v5 as best he can. Yike, burning, picking, holding on, will not go into the threshold, crucially.
It's going to be the bolt inhib for Vitality, but 2 big mistakes by Naak Nako here. Not living up to his performance.
This is going to be the last wave, but it's double super creeps lined up perfectly. Kyeahoo trying to use the wall to buy time so they can deal with the top wave.
30 seconds. Last waves here. Next one won't be there in time. Caliste putting back, but the ulti in from Naak Nako might make the difference. Caliste getting back in the fountain, just out of range of being executed. Using the fountain regeneration to burn through, but Carzzy's on the Nexus. Crucially, he's on the Nexus. He wants to end it here. Pana on the chase in. Nexus exposed at the edge of death. KC trying to hold on. Lyncas not finding the angle. Humanoid going golden. Carzzy going off as he finds kill after kill. Resurrection there. Humanoid on the edge of death. But the game will end in favor of Vitality. At the end, insult to injury.
And Vitality